In some families, you find stories similar to those of some of the prophets whose family members were their trial. Some, the problem may be from the parent, like Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. For others, it could be their spouse, like Lut, Ayub, and Nuh alayhi salam. For others, it could be their children or other relatives or uncles, and we all know those stories. How do we know and how do we ensure that we do not replicate with our spouse in our homes and in our children those things that while we were growing up we resented, that we knew were wrong? How do we make sure that our guidance is from being God conscious, that our guidance is from the principles of Islam and not other people's mistakes or shortcomings? How do we fulfill our roles as husbands and wives so that we can continue to achieve greater peace and tranquility? And how do we fulfill our roles as parents to mold our children to become useful not only to themselves, but also to society? We have to start somewhere. One thing I always say is you cannot share and you cannot teach what you don't know and what you don't have. If you don't have yourself in order, what are you going to contribute to someone else? Even if our parents didn't do a good job, we have to recognize that and we have to start somewhere. We are now responsible and will be held accountable for ourselves and our obligations. Something that helped me in my home as a wife and as a parent is that I knew I had a lot of shortcomings. In fact, I had too many shortcomings, and I've shared that with many during some of my lectures. Is that I recognized that I needed to start somewhere, and that somewhere was with me.